Good morning, everyone. Today we are going to head to some businesses and do a couple of interviews, some of my favorite businesses. So I'll be going to Ultimate Ride. They just called me and they let me know that my rim is in, my spare rim, for the big trek I'm going to do most likely next week. I'll be walking out to Ross River Highway, Ross River Resort, sorry. It's about a 100k walk there. I'll do it over probably 3 days. Camp there for a couple of days. Oh, we got a car coming, hang on. Yeah, so where was I? Yeah, so I'm gonna go pick up this rim. Chris is the owner of the bike shop there. I'm gonna say g'day to him and just see if he wants to answer a couple of questions about town. Wouldn't mind getting his opinion on it. There's a couple of other places I want to go to, but yep, that's the plan today. Let's see how we go. There's my mate Chris. He gave me this camera I'm filming myself with. Let's go say hello.
Legend.
How you going?
Good, man.
Thanks for the camera. I'm loving it.
Yeah, which one is it? Is it on
This
there?
is your one. I'm actually filming you right now.
Oh, hey,
How's I seen the semi-trailer come through here yesterday? Did you hear about it?
I came past just after it with all the carnage.
Yeah, I watched it. It was a triple semi-trailer full of cattle.
Full of cattle.
Yeah, and he just... Everyone's like,
Poor guy.
everyone's like, where's he going? Because everyone knew he wasn't going to fit.
Poor dude must have just been like
Read the GPS wrong or something.
going Adelaide left. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. And then, yeah, I seen him do this corner. I'm like, he's not going to make this. And then, bang, 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 bang.
It was all the way up the street.
Yeah, yeah.
I
and
came
then-
through at 1:30. I must have just missed it.
Yeah, yeah, cool. Yeah, everyone, this is Chris, and he's the one that gave me this camera. Woohoo! I'm having fun with it. I'm going to go interview some people in their businesses today.
Oh yeah.
And I'm going to go see Chris at
Ultimate Ride.
Ultimate Ride. He's got a rim for me.
Nice.
Yeah, cool. All right, bro. Cool, man. Well, I'm just going to keep tracking. Yeah, that was Chris, another Chris. He's the one that gave me this GoPro that I'm filming with. What a good dude. He just said, yep, donating to the cause. So now, depending on what the time is, I'm going to head to Ultimate Ride to see the other Chris. I think people are starting to notice me. I've been training for a couple of months now, pulling the rickshaw around, and no one would wave and everyone look at me really weird. But now lots of people when they drive past, they have a big smile and they wave because they're understanding what I'm doing and who I am, I guess. But yeah, at the beginning, nothing. Now, every 4th or 7th car, big smile, big wave. Right, I'll do a lap before I see Chris, go around town, get the blood pumping. Hot girls hate curfew. I love this mural. Just bought another GoPro 12. Scored myself a $40 discount by asking. And the man was Punjabi and I was like, Sat Sri Akal, ki hal hai? And he's like, okay, you get your discount. Anyway, let's keep trekking. All right. Got to find an alleyway. I am hanging to take a slash. Next door to the food bank we have Ultimate Ride. The owner Chris, this is where he works. He's got a rim for me today. He's a fair dinkum Aussie bloke. He's a really nice guy, and I'm getting my rim off him today so I can do my big trek without worrying about busting a rim. Well, if I do bust a rim, I can at least replace it. Let's go say good day. A quick lap. I'm just like, oh my god, comes in threes. Yeah. Hi everyone, so this is Chris from Ultimate Ride. He's the owner here. I reckon it's the best bike shop in town. There's a few here. I just got my rim.
Thanks, Jeff.
Super stoked, happy as with that. And then I can do my big walk to Ross River Resort. And anyway, Chris, I'd like to just ask you a couple of questions.
Yeah, sure.
Just because you've been here a while. You told me, I think you said 30 years?
Yeah, about 34 years.
34 years, wow. So you've seen this town go for some ups and downs probably.
Oh, big time.
Yeah, yeah,
It's been on downward slope for a little while.
yeah,
Ever since the American dollar was really weak and the tourism industry died, once the airport was established out at Ezra, it was really detrimental to the economy of the town.
yeah. It was a lot of people took a big impact from that.
Yeah.
And then I've seen actually quite a few businesses shut down.
Yeah,
And then when COVID happened, quite a few businesses shut down.
that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, there's quite a few businesses a little defiant against the mandate, as we were. And the governance of the town has just been let go. There's no leadership in this town, not at all. And people are seeing bad news reports come out of Alice Springs. But look, if leadership was in place, weak leaders create trouble in any small place, and that's what we've got. The kids here, they suffer and they just need direction. They just need direction. They need some love, some good homely family love. And it seems to be that there was a place where kids could go in this town, but look, the greedy corporate government has closed that, put an end to that. So people of this town are fed up and disappointed with the leadership, just in general, of the whole territory, to be honest. And I think it's a epidemic that's spread nationwide. Many small country towns are crying out for good leadership.
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to get it anytime soon. Something dramatic, I think, would have to happen. Yeah.
Something dramatic, would have to happen.
Yeah.
Chris, I totally agree with you on your opinion on that. I think very similar. I do have hopes for this town getting better again, because we've had the ups and downs before, and that, it can get really bad, but then it can get pretty good again.
Absolutely, I love this place.
Yeah.
I'm not leaving, no way.
No.
The countryside is amazing. There's a good nucleus of strong local people that have great characters.
Great community aspect here.
Absolutely,
Great community aspect.
Yeah, and if you want to dig in deep and have a go, this place will reward you.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and just by the local community.
I do find that this town is really good for opportunity. Even if you're a young apprentice and you want to get started, at least you don't have to drive 50 kilometres to work every day. You just have to drive down the road.
Absolutely. It is a working man's paradise. If they want to come here and earn money, there's absolutely no reason why you can't do that.
No.
If you put in an effort, you will be rewarded in a place like Alice Springs. So I encourage people to come here and get a job.
Yeah.
Especially the young, adventurous type. you know, put away the screens and the social media and get your hands dirty, mate.
Yeah.
It's a hoot, it really is. You know, at the end of the day, you sit down with your mates and have a good chat and feed. You know, man, it's brilliant.
So yeah, I think you're similar to me where we love this town and we see there's great opportunity, but the leadership isn't very good at the moment.
No, it's not there.
No.
Yeah, look, my opinion probably differs to a lot of people, but you know, delved into the Australian Constitution and the law and all that, and the way this country is run is unconstitutional.
Yep.
By a long way. You know, as far back as 1910, this country was financially hijacked, to say the least. You know, and is just out of control. But it's not only in Australia; it's international. You know.
Yeah.
I think people need to really, don't take my word for it or anybody else's word for it. Do some research and find out for yourself. You know, don't listen to the corporate government, because that's all it is. It's a corporate government, it's just like a McDonald's franchise. They're only there to strip money out of your pocket.
Yeah. So, do you think that, like, obviously, contributing and paying towards the community is good, but at the moment, all they're doing is taking as much wealth as they can from us?
Precisely, yeah.
Yeah.
They're turning, not only that, their policies turn people against one another.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
They do.
You know, a house divided cannot stand. You know,
No.
one of the greatest sayings from the King James Bible.
Yeah.
And once, you know, the policies that are in place that divide the people, people living out on remote communities, they were funded, incredibly funded at first, established, infrastructure and everything was great. Now the funding has been withdrawn from those communities and put into these silly corporations.
Yeah.
You know, where they drive around in Teslas and Land Cruisers and all this. Come on.
No.
You know, old children's out there freezing.
Freezing.
This winter, there's no food. These kids are running amok. They get beaten up by their own kind.
Yeah.
You know. It's a sad state of affairs, and then there's the resentment,
Yeah.
because they're stuck out the bush. There's a wall of resentment because there's no communication. You need
No.
face-to-face communication.
I try not to say it, but I can't help myself. I'm like you, I'm pretty open with my beliefs.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of these Aboriginal organisations are funneling a lot of money. They're just taking it for their really high-paying jobs, for their nice fancy buildings, and for their brand new cars.
I don't hold anything against
And I don't hold anything against them too.
someone that might work there, because they've got to, at the end of the day, they've got to put food on the table as well. But it's the way it's delivered, you know, from Canberra.
Mm-hmm.
You know, our politicians have got a lot to answer for.
Yeah.
So much to answer for.
Yeah.
When you have a look into it, you know, it's revealed all this stuff.
That money's not being spent correctly.
No, not at all.
Otherwise, we wouldn't have such
all.
big issues that we're having here in town.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, everyone's fences are getting higher and higher
Yeah.
with sharper points on top of them.
Absolutely. Yeah. It looks like a fortress.
The whole town looks like a fortress.
Yeah, I've served in Solomon Islands for 2 years. I was working for the government. Thank the Lord that I don't work for them anymore. But and it's almost some sort of resemblance in some of the business areas. You know, but the people over there seem more happy.
Yeah, yeah,
There's a lot of poverty.
yeah.
But
There's a lot more happiness.
Yeah, there's a lot more.
Yeah, there's
happy
a lot
people
more
over there.
smiles
Yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
But besides
They're
all,
together.
yeah, they're together. They're a community. They're a group. They support each other. They give each other love.
Yep.
You know, and they have the attitude, we're in this together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Do you, I know it's a real hard one. It's a very hard question for anyone to answer, because I don't really have the answer myself. But do you think there's one or two things that could be done differently to really help the Aboriginal people, or just to help this town come back up again?
I just think.
I know it's a difficult question.
Yeah, no, that's a really difficult question, because you know, you can say all the words you like, and someone might say about this interview, "Oh, why don't you have a go yourself?" You know, look, we have to all chip in.
Yeah.
You know, one person can't have that amount of load on their shoulders.
No.
I think we just have to be courteous to one another.
Yeah.
And when you know, we're confronted with people that are strange to us,
Yeah.
or we don't know them,
Yeah.
just be congenial, you know, hospitable, and welcome them. You know,
Yeah.
You know, just welcome them.
And look after one another.
Treat everybody the same.
Yeah, treat everyone the same. Because I do my best to look after everyone. Like yesterday, I gave a homeless guy, I see him walking around all the time, and I've been looking for him because I had a pair of shoes for him. He walks around in Ugg boots, and I gave him a pair of shoes, and I'm not going to wear them, and I don't want to take him to Salvos because they send them off somewhere else.
No, it's better to have that, as you say, you know,
that one-on-one.
So it's better to, then they see the sincerity of you.
Yeah.
And it's worth way more than just a pair of shoes then, isn't it?
Well, he's homeless,
Yeah.
and he's got no money, and then when I gave him the shoes, he was trying to give me cigarettes.
Yeah.
You know, and he's the one with no money and homeless, and he's trying to give me something back.
Yeah,
So that's a really good, I think that is a really good way. And I'm not saying people, and you're not saying people aren't doing anything, but I think we could all just turn the blinkers off and maybe help each other out a little bit more. Get that sense of community with someone you don't even know to come back.
Yeah, and I think you have to really understand who the actual enemy is. It's not the people in this town or the people in the communities around us.
You know?
It's not.
No, it's not.
You know, you've got to look at what drives the situation.
Yeah.
And put a finger on it, and then once you realise that, you can start mending it. If you don't know that, then you're just falling victim.
Yeah, you got to diagnose the problem a bit to be able to sort it out.
To the plan of the infiltrators, you just fall victim. You
You fall
policies
victim.
and their corrupt ways.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
I don't believe. Well, I'm a Christian. I believe in, I believe Lord Jesus is my saviour, and I don't believe that man will ever have the answer, but as a collective we can make things better.
We do,
you know?
I totally
and
agree.
we'll just follow in his footsteps.
Yeah.
And he so many people will go, oh, he wasn't even real. Well, he was. There's 500. You call it an impactful memory when things like that. Like everyone remembers where they were on 9/11.
Yeah.
What happened then.
Yeah.
So 500 people don't testify that someone was risen from the dead just for nothing.
No.
It's 500 people. That is an imprint on your mind.
Yeah. It's in.
So, and there's once again, do the study. There's archaeological digs. Actually, you can trace where he went, what places he inhabited, the temples that he visited. There's so much evidence.
And it's good, and it's good to have that faith as well, because it makes you realise that you got nothing to worry about, really.
That's right.
Yeah, you got nothing to worry about.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's exactly what keeps me going.
Yeah.
I don't. You can take whatever you want from me. I don't care.
Yeah, because you have that strong faith.
That's right.
And you're being looked after.
All the time.
Yeah. Yeah, cool. Man, what else? I reckon that's a good note to end it on.
No worries, Joe.
Thanks for the rim, bro.
Yeah, mate,
Woohoo! So yeah, next big trek coming up soon. I want to thank Chris. He's always been a really good support for my journey, and I'm going to keep coming here. And there's other bike shops in town, but if you're in town, I suggest coming to Ultimate Ride. Is that it? There it is.
Thanks, Joe.
Yeah,
That's
Chris,
awesome,
good
mate.
on you, mate. The best cinema in town. Hey fella. Hey. Sorry brother, I gotta come through. Sorry man. This is big. Hi. I work here. crossing back over Todd River. There's the river. It's a dry river for 95% of the year. Everyone's giving me the wave. It's so cool. No one used to wave. Now everyone's bloody waving. Maybe it's my energy. I was real focused. Now I'm walking around with a smile on my face. We got a fella here. He tried sleeping in my front yard one time. He pushed the gate open. I was like, piss off. He's like, I'm looking for Max. It's a funny town. Most people are friendly. Look at this tree, I love the shape of it. सत श्री अकाल की हाल है हाँ बढ़िया thank you. New Punjabi neighbours. Alright, I'm home. This is where I live, everyone.